well, here we go. Heading up to Door County. It is the last week of May. Finally, we got some decent weather. It's been an awful, cold, wet spring. And now we finally got some decent weather moving in. I'm getting a mixed report from different people on what stage of the spawn they're in. So we'll find out. And the only way that we're going to do that is to just get out and throw. We ran a contest to fish a couple days with Dan and I, and we've got the winner of that contest, Kevin. Yeah, it will be fun. Anytime we can get out and make this happen, it's a good deal.
You're watching Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures, brought to you by Kwik Clips. It's gonna be great. The Boat Center, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Ramsey, Minnesota. Kwik Trip, all of our adventures start here. Simms Performance Fishing Clothing.
All right, ready for some musky action up here on Sturgeon Bay. I want to thank Kevin for participating in the Kwik Rewards Muskie contest. Guys, we're going to be doing a lot more outdoor related contests with Kwik Rewards. There's probably some going on right now as you're watching this, so pay attention to that stuff. Use your Kwik Rewards card. Come in, find the great values at Kwik Trip, experience the great service there and everything that we have, and hey, win-win situation for everybody, just like Kevin did. Followed the program and was the lucky winner, so looking forward to doing more of this in the future, and let's go get them today.
Let's boat some fish.
All right, let's go.
Like I said, it was a crazy weather pattern spring. Our plan was to run and gun, keeping our options open and not being afraid to make the moves necessary to try and locate fish. From the main lake to all the tributaries, nothing was off the table.
Well, we finally got a muskie. It's a small one, but I'll tell you what, we love to see these small fish. Good healthy fishery here. We're on the Bay of Green Bay, and one thing I noticed right away, guys, is no clip fins. So this has got to be natural reproduction going on here. You love to see that, so let's let this little one go back and grow up to be a big one. It's not a numbers thing, especially up here, but you're looking for the fish of your lifetime, and they definitely swim in these waters. So we're gonna get back to work. That was caught on a single girl perch color. Hit it twice. At first I thought I just bumped something, and then she came up and swatted at it. So we're gonna get back to work here and hopefully put some more fish in the boat, but hey, a little slime in the boat is better than nothing. Back to work.
We would fish hard the rest of the day and nothing to show for all of our hard work. Day 2 would call for a different plan, yet another move. This would be our third spot and a long way from where we started. But that's just how this spring was. Nothing was consistent. Everything was always changing, from locations to lure presentations. We had to do what we had to do to try and put fish in the boat. You know, there's an old saying, 3 times a charm? I guess we'll find out.
What's the difference between good and great? Good is when your haircut costs less. Great is when it still meets high standards. At Kwik Clips, you'll always get the haircut you want for less. And with our easy online check-in app, you'll save time too. Kwik Clips, it's gonna be great.
To To enter the Keys Outdoors Musky Adventure Sweepstakes, download the Kwik Rewards app. Shop the awesome deals and earn visits. Click the sweepstakes icon at the bottom. Add your visits to our sweepstakes. One lucky winner will win a musky fishing trip with the guys from Keys Outdoors, a $100 Kwik Trip gift card, and some great musky fishing gear. Good luck. We hope to see you in our boat. The Skeeter WX 2060 is a super smooth, dry ride. We fish a lot of rough water. In this sport, well, it's tough enough on our bodies. We don't need to get more beat up driving to the next spot. All WX 2060s, they come with trim tabs. This gives you even more control over the ride and performance of your boat. That's value. Learn more? Go to the Boat Center. 2 great locations, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and Ramsey, Minnesota.
What's the difference between good and great? Good tries to get it right every time. Great actually does. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you always get exactly the look you want. Great clips. It's gonna be great.
Here we go. Finally, we have worked our tail ends off for this fish on a single girl by Musky Mayhem. Go ahead. I'm gonna bring her right in nose first. In the bag. There we go. Yeah! Oh! All right, so here we go, guys. I'll tell you what. You know, we've worked really hard, Kevin, for the last 2 days. Kevin is the Kwik Trip winner. And it was good to get out with you, man. I'll tell you what, it was a fun time. You had this fish about 45 minutes ago try to eat you.
I did.
And just didn't get hooks in it. And then we came through, made a team decision, and that's what musky fishing is. We could have kept going, but we decided to come back. We knew moon was coming at 4:30, so we swung around and we worked this whole thing. So we finally found an area to where these fish are eating, guys, and that's really what it's all about. And staying true to your course and not giving up. There we go. Right on, man. Musky Mayhem single girl does it again. Can't tell you guys how productive that bait has been for us over the last 2 years. And I'll tell you what, guys, after 2 days of grinding, seeing a bunch of fish and not getting any of them to eat, that deserves a little slime time right there, baby. So we're gonna get back to work. We're gonna fish her out till dark here. Hopefully get Mama, she's living in here, and we'll see what happens. But right on, hard work pays off no matter what you do in life, whether it's musky fishing or life in general. Work hard, stay at it, stay focused, stay positive, and good things happen. 5 months would pass since I ventured back to the bay. September, well, that's a great time of the year. You can catch them trolling or casting. This time, I'd bring Brian Schaefer with me. Our focus would be on weeds. This past season's been an issue for weeds on the bay. With a late cold spring, the weed growth, it just wasn't what it normally is. But one thing I've learned from fishing these waters is it doesn't take much to hold fish. Hey Hey guys, welcome to Keys Outdoors. Another big muskie hunt about to begin. We're here on the Bay of Green Bay. It is September 17th. We were here, like I said, a couple weeks ago, or I should say a week ago, and we were in 4.5 to 5 footers. It was just undoable. So we wanted to wait until the weather kind of switched for us, and it did. We've got south winds, which is always a good wind here on the bay, and I've got Brian Schaefer, Mr. Stick, with us. So we're looking for good things today. We're hunting for big fish. It's that time of the year, and hopefully today we'll put some in the boat for you. But that's about it. We got to get hunting here. Pike. Big pike. Oh, that's a tank, dude. What a tank. Look at how green that thing is.
Hell, that.
God, look at how green that thing is.
Wow.
That's a big
Look at
pike.
that.
Look at that. The dying dog.
Mike, I don't even know. Oh, yeah, it is hooked. I was going to say, I don't even know if it's hooked, if it's just caught in his mouth.
Why is it so blue?
Unless it came from deep water, maybe?
Wow, that's a dandy.
Nice
That's a
pike.
nice pike, Brian.
Green. Aqua. Look at its mouth, like the blue
Yeah.
on that. Ooh. Right there. She inhaled it. Now we just need a big ski to do the same thing.
So what we've done is we slid down here. You know, these Green Bay, you hear me say this all the time, Green Bay fish is very small. And what I mean by that is it's a massive body of water, but there's only certain areas that have weeds. And it's finding those weeds that this time of the year, the perch are moving into the weeds, and that's what they're relating to. So what we're doing is we move down a little bit. Ahead of us quite a ways gets a lot of pressure. And we think a lot of times maybe these fish that get pressured so much because it does fish small will slide down the break. And that's what we're banking on right now. So we're gonna see if we can put something together here, think a little bit out of the box, and hopefully it'll pay off. But I'm throwing a single girl, which always does really good here. And Brian just switched up. He's gonna be throwing a Musky Innovations swimming dog, white and black. White is a good color here. Perch color is really good. We'll see what happens, man. We've got today and tomorrow to figure it out, and hopefully we'll score some big fish. That's why we're here, guys. Monster fish. So back to work and grind her out.
Right now we're right on the break. A big flat at about 7-8 feet of water. I'm throwing a dying dog. It seems like right now anything with the paws, you know, they're not very positive feeders right now, so anything with the paws, ripping a paw seems to be getting the bite. So I'm using a dying dog. And just scattered cabbage and some grass through here. So got water temps of what, mid 60s, 65, 66. So if you can get a big girl to go here. Just love fishing out here because you never know what your next cast is going to be. Be a life changer.
Big fish. I got him. No, get the net. Dude. Oh, I can't really move this thing.
Throwing one off.
Big fish. Big fish.
Yeah, Mike, you got it, buddy. Bring her up.
Woo!
There we go. Backwards tail net, but we got her.
Right on, brother. Woo! We did it.
Whew. I heard you right by the boat,
I was just nailed me right there. That's a nice fish. 44, 45.
We'll take it.
We'll take it, Drew.
He's on. Mike's on the board.
All right, here we go, man. I'll tell you what, this is what Green Bay is all about. Grind, grind, grind. And you get that one opportunity. And I was just going to say to Brian, I hope we get a shot before dark, because I know we will get bit at dark and after dark. But it'd be nice to get a bonus fish in right now. We got her. So, there we go. Woo! Green Bay, baby.
Nice fish.
There we go. That's the way to do it on a bulldog weighted, and we'll talk about that in a minute, guys. But this is why we come here. These fish are feeding up. This is not a giant, a Green Bay giant by any means, but it's a great start, and we'll take it. Nice fish. You gotta love it when a plan comes together. Yeah. I'll tell you what, guys, 13 Fishing rods and reels are awesome. Dollar for dollar, one of the best values out there, and they'll put skis in the boat for you. Let's let her go back, and let's get back to fishing. Right on, man.
Good job. She's down.
Clean release, heavy winds that picked up here. I was here about 4 days ago with the boys from Walter's Beer, and I'll tell you what, we had a hard time even standing up in the boat, but we're back with vengeance, and we just released a really nice fish, probably 44-incher, but solid heavy fish. They're putting on the feed bag. Welcome to Green Bay. We're gonna get back to work. Again, what we're working here is these flats that have weeds on them. This flat in particular, we're in that 8 to 7 foot, working the outer edge of it, and that's exactly where that fish ate. She ate right at my feet. I was just coming up with the uprip, and she just grabbed it, and I'll tell you what, she dogged with it right away. I thought it was a lot bigger than what she was. This lure got hit earlier on today, and we got the heavy heads on there. Again, and what that allows you to do, and what it does is it gets that dog down deeper. And if you're not using the heavy heads, I highly suggest it, especially in bluebird conditions, clear water. When you want that dog to go much deeper, throw on a heavy head. They have different weights, easy to apply, and can make all the difference in the world. Check out muskyyinnovations.com. But right on.
Let's get another one.
We need another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we got going here, guys, is again, wind has been pounding in. It's been a lot of dominant northeast winds. Today we finally got a little switch in the weather out here, and we actually got a southeast wind, which isn't ideal, but better than what they've had. And what we're doing is, like Brian said, we're working these weeds, scattered weeds on this edge. It's deep behind us. We're letting the wind, and again, we're stealth fishing. Again, just using the trolling motor to keep us on the break, but letting the wind do most of it is key. I think that you know, being stealth, anytime you can do that and you can use Mother Nature to get you where you want to go, definitely take advantage of that. But again, I'm throwing a Lake of the Woods Bulldog by Musky Innovations with a heavy head on it to get down a little bit deeper. You know, Brian and I are both under the impression that these fish are laying, and we're marking some of them on the graph, and their bellies are right tight to the bottom. So again, getting that lure presentation down deeper in that pull pause motion has really been effective. So for us, Brian caught a real nice pike to start things off, monster pike for here. And then we had one more bite this afternoon in a whole different area that we fished, and we want to explore that more because it doesn't get hit a lot. And again, anytime you can give yourself an advantage and get away from the crowds and there's fish there, by all means, you definitely want to do that. So we're going to keep on keeping on here, and we're going to fish late until this evening, set up the lights, and do some night hunting here. And we think that with the moon phase that we're in, that's going to be pretty productive for us. So again, fishing the bay, like Brian said, he loves fishing here, as we all do, because your next cast could be the biggest fish of your life. They're here, they're swimming these waters.
Well, we're finishing up the night here. You know, we worked through moonrise. Didn't get anything in the boat. Everything looked good. We had some high winds. She calmed down nicely now, but nothing in the boat. So we're going to try again tomorrow morning. Get up nice and early. Probably be on the water by 5:36 before sunrise. We got a moon set at, I think, 10:30 tomorrow morning, and see what happens. Hopefully we can get a couple in the boat, but we had some high winds tonight, so it was a little tough with boat control and everything, but see what happens tomorrow.
Well, guys, here we go. Day 2 about to begin. One fish in the boat for us yesterday. Another bite and a big pike, so we'll see what happens. But today it's going to be same conditions pretty much as yesterday. So all we can do is put our time in and throw a couple hours sleep last night.
That was my favorite basket.
Got him! Oh! Frickin' hit me hard.
Upswing again, right by the boat.
Yep, up by the upswing. I was just coming in, it was coming this way, and I ripped her up to turn it this way. When we do, when you get that in, we'll do an update on that. 7 feet of water right by your icon, dude. Right by it. This is a big flat here, and it's got sporadic weeds, and you just use the wind to your advantage, make these drifts, try to concentrate. You know, what we're trying to do is concentrate where the weeds begin, so an outer weed edge on this flat. And that seems to be around that 7 foot is where the weeds are. 8 foot it tapers off. So we're gonna just set up for a drift here. We're gonna continue to throw our rubber. It's the only thing that's, you know, got bit. And so why change and why go for success, basically. Got him? Oh, yep.
All right, fish number 2. On a black dog.
Black doggy does her.
All right, hook out, kid. Nice. Fish number 2. Way to go. That's a nice fatty, man.
Nice fat one.
Nice fat.
Monster, but we'll take her.
We'll take her.
Work her way up.
Way to start the day, bro.
Good way to start the morning. Fishing the boat. We got 7:30, so we've been out an hour. And had a little mishaps on a dog, so I went to the black one, which black works everywhere. And 2 casts in, she's stuck. Yeah. What we always do is check our leaders, check your line, and always touch up the hooks right after a catch or any contact of anything. Nice point.
A pretty good 2 days fishing on the bay, and like I said, we absolutely love it. One never knows what this place has in store for you. The bay, well, it's produced some huge 55+ inch monsters. And that's just enough to keep us wanting to come back. Thanks for watching Keys Outdoors Muskie Hunting Adventures, and remember to check out all our great sponsors. Their services, their gear, their beer make it possible for us to do our job right. Learn more? Go to keysoutdoors.com. Like us on Facebook, and check out all of our videos on our YouTube channel.